call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what is the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Denson. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Upshaw. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Quarterbacks are... there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Steps away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw, it's Denson. Takes the grab. Touchdown, Aggie! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jennings. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to...
Lost to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put him in position to pick up a first down. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on third. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
The catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast.
Turning on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Aggies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Calls his own number. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. To the air, it's Denson. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Defense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Barnes. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that wildcat, and they give up a big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jennings. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Jennings. Shakes off the defender. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Penn State.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wilkins. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down to find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. And you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. The quarterback getting the big sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads to the right. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Makes a grab on the shot. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Terry. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the rock. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the direct snap, it's Barnes. There he goes. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chain. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost.
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Back to throw, it's Denson. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is great job by... defense coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They take the lead with the 6. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense. They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On the direct snap, it's Barnes. Finding open areas. Turning it on. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Denson. Throwing right. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
And back to the air on second down. He'll get rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the... Oh, but to flip the field position with the return.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield to get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Under fire. Intercepted. Just what the defensive doctor ordered. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Got a man. It's Stevens. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Buying some time. The throw. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking left. Got it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Texas A&M going quickly. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Looking to pass. It's Denson. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score. Penn State 29. Texas A&M.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long. They're getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Jennings. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the wildcat. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jennings. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Jennings. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
On the direct snap, it's Bermudez. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Denson. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
Breaks into the open. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Texas A&M going up tempo. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Terry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's fourth and long. Like, it's one thing if it's fourth and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
That's good for a Fighting Texas.
Just keep slinging it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Denson. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Navy is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Texas A&M going quickly. On the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. It's caught. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Nittany Lions will try to move the chains on 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Penn State.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. That is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 20.